Nothing beats a grand live concert. The music, the thrill, the headbanging, and the absolutely stunning performance by your favorite bands. People all over the world save up to watch their favorite stars perform live in concert at least once, just so that they can cherish the moments forever and say, I got to see them live. Over the years, many great musicians and bands have put up concerts and tours for their fans, each one topping the other with grander performances, larger arenas, and rocking the whole night out. It just keeps getting bigger and better. But some performances in the past have been so incredible they haven't been beaten yet by any new performer. Today, Cranial Bliss brings you the top 10 greatest live musical performances of all time, the ones that really made a mark in history. Before we start, make sure to subscribe and leave us a fun comment, and we'll pick our favorite to feature you in our viewer appreciation segment at the end of each video. You could be on the receiving end of our random compliment of the day. Number 10. Metallica with the San Francisco Symphony, Berkeley Community Center, 1999. The heavy metal band Metallica that shook the world in the 90s held their biggest concert ever in 1999 at the Berkeley Community Center. To bring a twist to their music, they collaborated with the San Francisco Symphony, presenting a new genre of music that combined metal with symphony. They had the critics on their toes by not only bringing in new tracks to the concert, but also remixing their old ones with classic music. Number 9. Bruce Springsteen, Parc de la Courneuve, 1985. Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA tour was his career's best tour and set records in history. What made this a huge success was his comeback into music after 2 years, and his complete body transformation. Bruce went from lanky to bodybuilder for this concert, and made full use of the transformation with his insane dance moves and rocking into the night. The total attendance for his tour was 3.9 million. Number 8. James Brown, Boston Garden, 1968. This live music performance makes this list not only because of the music and glam, but also due to political importance. The day before James Brown was due to perform at the Boston Gardens in 1968, Martin Luther King was assassinated. Albeit that, the show carried on. This became the most powerful performance by Brown in his entire career, where he was able to sing to a mellow crowd and was able to touch them like he had never before. We're gonna fast forward to the modern age for number 7, for another groundbreaking musical performance. Watch ahead! Number 7. Daft Punk, Coachella, 2006. Alright, EDM! Daft Punk gave perhaps the most thrilling performances that made waves in the music industry, and revolutionized live music performances forever. In their performance at the Coachella Festival in 2006, Daft Punk merged combined EDM with their performances and gave perhaps the best visual performances ever seen, with a 24-foot LED panels covered pyramid center stage. Number 6. The Three Tenors, Baths of Caracalla in Rome, 1990. The world stopped to listen when in 1990, Luciano Pavarotti, Placido Domingo, and Jose Carreras, dubbed as the Three Tenors, joined forces to perform at the Baths of Caracalla. It was held in Italy the night before the FIFA World Cup final in 1990 and was attended by 800 million people, making it one of the greatest live musical performances of all time. Number 5. Nirvana, Reading Festival, 1992. This was their last performance as a unit in the United Kingdom. Amid rumors of poor health and disbanding, Nirvana gave their career's best performance at the Reading Festival in the UK, surprising fans and critics alike. They performed their hits such as Smells Like Teen Spirit and Been a Sun. The concert labeled Nirvana as the biggest rock band in the world. Number 4. The Sex Pistols, Lesser Free Trade Hall, 1976. They called this the gig that changed the world, and rightfully so. The Sex Pistols performed at the Lesser Free Trade Hall in 1996, a performance so moving it moved thousands of people to start their own band. That's the kind of effect this live musical had on its audience. The Sex Pistols performed 13 songs in total, including covers. Till today, it is one of the most memorable concerts the world has seen. The next 3 slots have your favorite artists of all time lined up. You can't miss this! Number 3. Radiohead, Glastonbury, 1997. After the release of their 2 successful albums, Radiohead performed at the 1997 Glastonbury Festival in a lineup of other artists. The day was marked with disasters. The heavy downpour, stages collapsed, and the all-over buzzkill of the event was ready to dampen Radiohead's stars. But they accepted the challenge, and gave their most amazing performance fans had ever witnessed. Number 2. Queen, Live Aid, 1965. Freddie Mercury and the Queen. giving one of the most powerful live music performances that had the audience and the fans in a trance. Having been in rocky waters recently, Queen returned with a bang in the 1965 Live Aid show, performing their evergreen songs such as We Will Rock You and Bohemian Rhapsody. Wish we could time travel to attend this. Number 1. The Beatles, Shea Stadium 1965. The night at the Shea Stadium that surprised the Beatles more than it did the fans. The hype was overwhelming already, with the first outdoor concert ever held and had more than 50,000 tickets sold. The Beatles already had taken the world by storm, but this day, in 1965, they reset music such that it would never be the same again. Oh, how we wish we could have been born a few decades early to witness at least one of these jaw-dropping performances. What magic these musicians stirred in the world of music and concerts. Tell us in the comments if any of the names are in your list of favorite bands or performers. Now for our viewer appreciation and random compliment of the day. This one goes out to
Sharon Barcenas.
Aside from food, you're my favorite. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We'll be bringing you more amazing content at Cranial Bliss.